Here's how to quickly get to level 100 in the Fallout 76 update Glow of the Ghoul while saving your bobbleheads and lunchboxes. Intelligence is still the main way that you earn XP, but now Inspirational is tied to your Charisma, so it's important to boost that as high as possible. Here's the build I put together using a Furious Gauss pistol as my primary weapon and an instigating sword to throw the grenades. For my legendary perks, I chose to do all special boosts. Intelligence and Charisma are at a base 15, so plus 5 making them 20. And then I added Strength, Endurance, Agility, and Luck, all maxed out. Obviously, this is a very high level build. If you're a lower level, focus on getting your Intelligence and Charisma legendary perk cards ranked up as much as possible. My armor is a mixture of different types, but the important thing is they're all unyielding with plus 2 Intelligence. The ones that are marked plus 1, that's from before the update where they gained plus 2 instead. You want any kind of casual under armor with the shielded mod to give you plus 3 charisma and plus 3 intelligence. For your mutations, the important ones are Egghead for extra intelligence and Herd Mentality for extra specials when on a team. You also want to try to be on a full casual team, fully bonded. We're getting a lot of meat producing resources, but I still choose to be a herbivore just because that's what I've played forever, and I'm very used to those buffs and farming for them. In particular, brain bombs for plus 8 intelligence. I know sugar bombs are a limiting factor because they're part of crafting this, but there's a bathtub in Mosstown where you can get up to, I think, 5. So if you server hop, it's not that big a deal to get them. Sweetwater Special Blend as a herbivore gives you plus 15 perception, and that just can't be beat. And then Cranberry Relish for 25% extra XP is just a lot easier to farm than Scorch Beast Brains. And use Birthday Cake to raise your charisma along with its other bonuses. Now we can start playing around with buffs, depending on what you want to do. There are a bunch of camp buffs that are easy to do, like you should always sleep in a bed at your camp to get the Well-Rested perk for 5% extra XP. If you have the Mothman Tome, you can read that for 5% extra XP, and that lasts an hour, so that one's great. Then you have the Derby Machine for plus 2 intelligence, and either the Arm Wrestle Machine or the Perfume Sprayer for plus 2 charisma. And if you have Leo, the Nuka-Cola sales rep, you can give him a Nuka-Cola Cranberry once per day for a 1-hour bonus of 5% extra XP. Using combinations of those buffs from your camp helps save your consumables. No longer do you have to scour the wasteland for Live and Love 8 or Leader bobbleheads or Intelligence bobbleheads. Now, if you have the bobbleheads, you can use them in place of some of the camp buffs. The key thing that's great with this update is before you needed every single buff possible to get this done, and now you can kind of mix and match based on your own preference or what you have on hand. And now we get into saving lunchboxes. Once you have all your gear and buffs, go to West Tech and take out some of the level 100 super mutants and see what XP you get. Your goal is to get to 2,000 for each level 100 super mutant. If you can do that, using 4 lunchboxes will get you to the cap XP of 4,000 per level 100 super mutant. If you need lunchboxes, you can buy them from the gold vendor at Crater or Foundation. But the other good thing to do, especially early in the season, is just go to events, especially at the top of the hour. We're all trying to do the same thing, and for the most part, people are generous. So throw up that emote that asks for lunchboxes, and people will often open them for you. You can go to events and get 4 lunchboxes without actually opening one yourself. Now, if you're a super high-level player and you have every buff known to man going, go into West Tech and open 1 lunchbox at a time. Check to see how much XP you're getting and only open as many lunchboxes as it takes to get to the 4,000 XP cap. I had so many buffs going that I only needed to use 3 lunchboxes. And all of this might seem intimidating if you're a lower level player or you're starting an alt because you want to become a ghoul not on your main character, but you don't have to do everything. These are just options available to you, and you try to do as many as possible. The whole reason we're doing this is because the way the new seasons work, you get to level 100 and you have that XP bonus, but after that, your XP does not get you extra score. So the goal is to get to level 100 as quickly as possible so that your dailies and weeklies can get you to level 150 so that you can get to the bonus page. I have a previous video on here showing me doing a run of West Tech, how to build up the adrenaline and where to throw the grenades. But if you want better information on that, go to where I learned it, Mr. West Tech. I'm sure I missed some things, and with this new update and all of the changes, there are bound to be things that we'll figure out as we go along. So let me know if you have any questions or suggestions. Good luck out there.